Hi guys, my name is Emiliano Santos with all of you this week in the week number 5, and I'm really great to say hello to our specialist of the game, Nestor Martinez. How are you?
I am doing good. Just excited to see another game of Overwatch played, and we came in late because they didn't tell us they started the game, so here we are.
No, I think the invitation arrived really late to us, but on this game against the Milwaukee Technical College, the MATC, on this first set between the Yellow Jackets and the Milwaukee Technical College, the MATC. Let's review a little bit fast the lineup of this game. We have as a tank Winged Frenzy. The damage guys will be Choose to Game and X-Fam, and the support it's Frogogi and Plum F. Nestor, please, let's listen to you because you know more than probably too much persons that are here. I mean, you're the coach, the head coach from this guy, so what we have until now?
Well, right now we came into a 1-0, one in favor of MATC, and I'm happy to see that we've tied it up to 1-1. We're playing a game of control, which is basically a version of King of the Hill. There's a point in the center, and each team has to take control of it for a little bit in order to capture the point, and as time goes by, they earn a percentage. First to reach 100 wins. So now with the scores tied at 1-1, whoever wins this round wins this game.
Let's go. Now we have the rules. All it's where it should be to start the second round. We're watching now to Widget Frenzy, the tank, the one that goes 1v1, that goes directly to the players, where we can see how any of them until now it's controlling the base, the zone. We are 0-0 in percentage. None of them until now. We have 5v2. Our Yellow Jackets are having complete their players, and now we're 5v5 again. Let's remember that the players in red are our Yellow Jackets, and the players in blue it's the Milwaukee Technical College. But who is starting to have the percentage for now? It's the Milwaukee Technical College with 13. That means that they have the zone until now for them. Yellow Jackets trying to respond, but the attacks of, that's what I'm seeing. The attacks from the Milwaukee Technical College are until now good. Do you think it's a good strategy? A strategy that the Milwaukee Technical College is presenting to the Yellow Jackets, or what's the problem? Until now we have 34, 35, 36% against 0% for our Yellow Jackets, Nestor.
So right now the enemy team MATC is definitely pushing up as far as they can, being very aggressive and pushing their advantage so that they can maintain this lead that they got, 50% so far. Essentially what we need to do is we need to get one pick. If we get somebody to die, we can use that and start pushing and take over the point. Hopefully once we get that pick, we can take advantage of it. We are starting to use our ults here. There's a Bob that got pushed up. Hopefully that helps to push the enemy back. We got 2 people down now. We're taking advantage of that. Numbers are down. 3 people down. 4 people down on the enemy team MATC. And I think we have only 1 person left. Not sure where they're at. Looks like we have sight of them. And that's a team wipe. Announcer didn't say it was a team wipe.
Yeah, we're starting to have percentage for us. As you said, we took advantage of that 5v1 that we had for a couple of minutes, seconds. So basically until now, at least the Yellow Jackets are starting to have more percentage, and let's see if they can change and have that percentage in their advantage.
We gotta kill the Zarya here.
Yeah,
don't let her escape. She's very. Oh, she is dead. She's down for the count. So it's a 4v2 right now. I think the enemy team is getting a little desperate trying to get that last percentage, and they spammed out a few of their ults, but nothing came of it. They do have 3 ultra up, and I hope our team is aware of this so that we don't bunch up in particular for that Zyra ult.
Chilling moments until now. We can see the camera.
There's the ult popped by Kitsune, and there's 2 ults popped.
Yeah.
We got both of our supports in here. Unfortunately, we went down, and we'll see if we can come back and actually get some kills and stop them from taking over.
The one that is alive until now, it's none of them, and that means... What does it mean if we lose the 5 players?
Well, we go back to the respawn, and we have about, I don't know, 10 seconds to hopefully take advantage of it. We'll see if they deal well, but it doesn't look like the MATC is going to let us go in there for free. So
It doesn't look like that, and as you said, the second round is again for the Milwaukee Technical College. Don't forget to follow us and to stay tuned to all of our matches. We have another game tomorrow at 6 p.m. for Smash Brothers.
I'm just changing some stuff.
So don't forget to stay tuned, and until now the score is 2-0. Both points are until now for Milwaukee Technical College. So now we're gonna go into the third game in the WEC League Overwatch in this week 5 of the Overwatch game. So let's wait until they decide. I think they are deciding right now in which map they are gonna play, or am I wrong?
Yep, in between rounds we just get to pick the games, the game modes, what characters we're banning, and just kind of hang out. So enjoy the break time that we have going on, and maybe a little bit of Spotify music. But for right now, we're just hanging out.
So let me ask you something. If you can decide if the decision of the map it's on you, which map would you take?
That's a tough one, because as much of an expert that you make me look like, it's been a while since I've actually sat down and played. But when I did play, one of my favorite ones would be Blizzard. I like playing Blizzard. It's a fun map. I feel like it's well balanced, and it's got a little bit of both capture and push at the same time. That's a map I'd like to play.
So there we have. What's the map? And for those that are starting playing this game, which map would you recommend to all of them? If I'm starting, if I want to start, like at the end of this stream, I want to start playing, which map would you recommend me?
Well, I can't recommend any, because when you start playing the game, you get an option of picking 3 different random maps, so you don't actually get to choose, hey, here's this map that I want to play right off the bat.
Okay, so then let me change the question. After that, if I can decide the map, which one is the easiest?
The easiest to play?
Or the one that would help me to improve my type of game?
I'd honestly say there's this game mode called Mayhem. Not a lot of people like to play it, but I like to play it because it just kind of gives me time to learn heroes better. That's probably what you need to learn the most is what your hero does.
Yeah.
So probably going into Mayhem mode, it's a mode where you get to have 4 or 5 times the normal amount of health. Your abilities go on cooldown for like 5 seconds, and you can just spam. At that point, you kind of just, it's, as the name implies, mayhem. You get to just sit there, have fun, and not really care about it, because it's not a ranked game or anything. You're just there to learn the game mode and even the maps if you need to.
Okay. So until now, I think they are still deciding the map. Do you think we can change the score until now? What is happening? what's the last thing that we're missing to have that point for us?
For us to start the game, we just need to see if the enemy team is ready, and we'll be good to go. They'll hit play as soon as the enemy team is good to go. MATC, we're just waiting for them. Looks like we are going to be playing on Eichenfeld, and we have banned Zarya, while the MATC has banned Ashe. So we won't get to see those two heroes in this game. And I believe we were having trouble with the Zarya being a menace and just constantly doing what Zarya does. Got some more chatter here. One of my players is in the bathroom. Didn't tell me. Okay, well, we're just waiting for them to finish their bathroom break.
Okay. That's fun for until now.
Yeah. But it's okay, as the timer just implies in between rounds, each team has 5 minutes to just...
More time for us in the streaming. Because let's remember that the invitation to the game arrived really late to us. So for now we can just talk a little bit about what is happening. But I think Healthy by Kennedy sucks.
Looks like everyone's
what does
ready.
R mean?
Ready.
Ready.
R is ready.
I'm sorry, because the last time that I played a game, it was a video game. It was 3 years ago, and some of the words are new for me.
Words change, lingo changes.
Yeah.
Not just in the real world, but even in gaming.
And just imagine, this is my second language, so kind of a little bit more hard for me.
But we're here to learn, right?
We're here to learn, as
play games.
Also, they are learning. We are here to have fun, and now we are all is ready to start the third round, if I'm not wrong. Second round. The score until now it's 2-0.
Oh, it lets me switch this way. Interesting.
The score until now is 2-0. Second round.
Okay, I'm not stuck on the camera now. Oh, that's me pushing buttons. I just want to see if I can... That
happens when you push a lot of buttons?
Yeah, I just want to see if we can move around, because right now they have me only be able to spectate our team, which is fine, but I like having the ability to click on a specific player, right?
Both perspectives.
Yeah. And then I also want to see if we can... Yeah. So now I'm just kind of stuck to left and right click.
Okay.
So we got a cat.
So
this is a play that one of our team did not too long ago, where we just fly the tank past enemy lines, and we kind of get them surprised, because enemy teams don't expect people to fly right in.
I like the cat because, I like flying, but I think this strategy of Froggy could work in case that he is able to use it as he wants.
Yep, so the cat is able to drag either an enemy or a teammate, and just drag them wherever he or she pleases. And that's kind of the whole point of this strategy.
So then every team is on their zone, but for now, the MATC, it seems that they are trying to get the zone, or they are more near to get the zone. It seems that, but for now the percentage and the time, it's obviously an advantage of the Milwaukee Technical College. Let's see the camera again of the cat if we can.
Oh well, I don't think we can, because we swapped away from the cat. That tends to be just like a strategy that we do right off the bat in the beginning. I do not like. Yeah, the cat swapped over to Mizuki here.
Yeah.
So we changed heroes. It worked to get us 2 points out of the 3 that's needed to actually capture this. But it looks like we're all pushing in. 4 of the enemy teams, as we're talking, just went down.
And let's remember that in the last game,
only the tank left.
We took a lot of advantage when the Yellow Jackets killed 4 players. We took a lot of advantage in that in the last game. So if they keep that strategy, I think that's the best strategy. When you kill enemies from the other team, you can push a little bit more and you can go more and more until you get the zone. And I mean, some persons think that the difference of one player for a couple of seconds doesn't change anything, but I
Right.
think it changed too much.
It
Sorry.
definitely does. It definitely does. I definitely tell students here to push the advantage if they take one person down. Um, don't want to give any strategies away, but that's you got it pretty spot on. That's some of the training I've been giving them.
I like the spot that Choose 2 Game is having right now. I mean,
Oh,
he can do everything on the top of that bridge, I think, in the castle.
all frozen here, except our tank.
Yeah.
Pushing everybody back, which is great.
3 minutes and 23 seconds, 22, 21, almost just 3 minutes remaining.
The enemy team used a pretty valuable ult there, May's Blizzard, which ended up freezing, I think, 3 of our teammates. But unfortunately, it just didn't produce any results for them. Our team stayed alive, and we were able to just keep on pushing freely.
Unfortunately for them, unfortunately for us.
No, unfortunate for us.
Unfortunately for us.
Yeah, fortunately for us, we were able to just use that. They wasted an ult, and we can keep on pushing. It's just a very steady push that we've been doing as soon as we got the
Last zone, they're in the last zone, right?
Yep, this is the last zone, so they're at the end. Hopefully we can push all the way through. One of their teammates is coming through. Oh. Pushing in. 2, 3 dead. No, only 2 on the enemy team. We have 2 people alive against their 3. Let's see if we can push any advantage, make anything happen. But, we're down people. Nothing's expected for anyone to push anything.
Last zone, and I think
Stay
they
alive.
have a lot of time to get into the zone, right?
Right,
I
right.
mean, 3 minutes and 30 seconds, it's too much time, or at least the enough time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they've seen our Sombra in the enemy lines. Sombra's thing is to get behind enemy lines and just be a menace. Take 1 or 2 people down with them. I feel like that hero may have been causing some issues last time. I don't know what that character is called, but I know they like to dig in the ground and do a lot of damage. So, hopefully we can be a little patient here and just wait for our team to come back and make a play happen. The trick with Sombra is if you want to make something happen with her, you gotta wait for your team to engage first. Because then they won't be looking at you to kill you, right?
Yeah. So now what we're trying to do is to push the car or the
Yep, push the payload.
the pill
they
into the last
detected-
zone.
Oh, dang.
But it seems that it not seems the car it's not moving.
Nope. And it won't move if they have a player on the car, just
Yeah.
preventing us from pushing.
At the beginning they were pushing the car really fast, but now I think the MATC changed the strategy and now they are pushing our yellow jackets into a zone that it's not far near, to the car.
Mm-hmm.
So now I think the time.
That's 3 people down, 4
Yeah.
people down. Let's see if we can get that final push. Their entire team is down. Let's see if that's enough time for us to get the payload to where it needs to go.
Yeah.
Right now what we need to do is we need to keep them from really going out of these doors and just push on the offensive. And I expect a lot of ults to be coming out from both teams just to make sure that it happens. And it's just becoming a massacre here. Our team is just slowly taking them out. And there you go. We got the payload with about a minute
We can
and
listen
17
from
seconds.
here how
Excited they are.
they are excited. Yeah.
Working together. So all we needed was just to wait for an ult, make a play off of that. So perfect.
And
Now
they-
it's the enemy's team to defend, and hopefully we can. The enemy's team to attack, and hopefully
Yeah.
we can defend.
And the time remaining it's 1 minute and 17 seconds. I don't think that's too much time to get another pillow in the zone.
If we happen to attack again, that's the amount of time that we have in order
Yeah.
for us to push all the way through. It's a small amount of time, but it's not impossible. I've seen it happen. Um, but the enemy team has a full 6 minutes, I believe, to get the payload and start pushing. But if we manage to survive those entire 6 minutes, we get the win for this game.
So now it's turned to our Yellow Jackets to push them as far as they can and not let them to move that pillow.
I want to see if this lets me move keys. I'm pushing buttons, so yep.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, hopefully nothing too
Nothing.
crazy. I just want to have control of the players that I'm looking at instead of just relying on the mouse to take me to some random player I don't want to see.
Yeah. So the game starts, both teams pushing and pushing. It seems that Winged Frenzy is trying to move at the same, and X-Fam that behind all of the guys is trying to kill as many players as he can, but for now the pillow is still in the same zone. I think he's not moving too much.
Oh, whoops, misclicked there.
Yeah.
Now we're down with our shadow, but that's okay. We just kind of have to hang out here, and I think what choose the game here is just waiting to be sneaky so that he can get a kill or two when they're not looking at him, which is perfect. Our team is communicating that people are close by, and this is go time for him.
Nice kill there. Trying to get the second one.
We
The
got
tank just
Diva out of the mech, and now we got Baby Diva in there. Baby Diva's down. We're pushing a great offensive, which is great. We like to see this. And we just go back, do it again, reset. No need to keep chasing kills if we don't need them. They're not going to push with numbers disadvantage.
they are not pushing too much, right?
Nope. They keep losing one or two players, and that's enough to deter
Yeah.
them from pushing.
And the time I think is really good, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Not too
Yeah.
much time. Till now it seems that Yellow Jackets are using all the tools that they have, all the players that they have, all the characters, all
Person down.
as they want. And until now, which player do you think it's the MVP
For right now,
right now?
I mean, just based on stats alone, we have Choose to Game, who's got 21 eliminations, along with XFAM 20, and then Wing Frenzy has 29. Eliminations aren't everything. I look at damage more than anything because that just means
Yeah.
how weak you're getting the enemy to actually doing something. We've got a fight breaking out. Enemy team's just pushing through, trying to get our backline out of here. But that's okay. We lost a couple of ults defending this, and that's okay. As long as we defend. But MVP-wise, if I had to guess, I think everyone is really playing well. But right now, we got good control on Choose to Game. In a few games in the past, he's kind of been pretty gun-ho, and hopefully we're learning some discipline to not just go out there, wait for our team. This is a team game after all. You can make plays happen on your own, but if you work with your team, you can make better plays.
If you could tell something to your players right now, what it should be.
Keep holding. Pace your ults. Don't panic. We can make something happen. But it looks like the enemy team is making a successful push here, unfortunately, as we speak. With only 40 seconds left, we fall. That's okay. We don't have to go push or anything. We can give up this point and just hold.
We're pushing too much because there was just 30 seconds, but now it's again 3 because that means that they move it from zone.
Yep.
And they have more time. We were really close to win the game, isn't it?
Yep. We only had 30 seconds
30
to hold.
seconds.
But, it's kind of expected as time goes by, ults on both teams
Yeah.
come up. And unfortunately, they just used their ults better than we did, which is fine. It happens.
Now they are in the second zone.
Yep.
If I'm not wrong, second zone. Again, they have more time. Let's see if they can hold them there. If not, I don't know if things could get a little bit worse or bad, but hopefully they can get this set or round.
Yeah. We have choose the game again that I was saying was doing pretty good. Oh, just got absolutely decimated. Unfortunately, there we lost our ult, didn't get anything out of it. He was trying to get a sneaky team kill with his ult, and it's very possible as Reaper, but unfortunately he was not allowed to play the game.
Yeah. Second zone, they are moving really fast now. It's crazy because at the beginning they weren't able to move too much, and now they are moving really fast, and now they are really close from the last third zone.
Oh, dang, and they got the second zone.
Yeah, they got the second zone.
We're not entirely out of the woods yet. The enemy team only has 2.5 minutes to fully push this.
And bad news because they have again 2 minutes and 30 seconds to move to the last zone, and I think that the strategy from the Yellow Jackets was now controlled by the MATC. That I'm gonna say that at the beginning when they were in the first zone, I thought this round was for the Yellow Jackets, and it seems that until it's not over, we can't say anything.
Correct. Well, the game's not over until it's over. But just like the enemy team did, they had that's gonna be a clear from them. So I don't think we'll be able to recover.
They're really close, and that it's the end of the second round.
Yep, with the enemy
30
team.
more seconds. Do you think that's too much time of difference?
Not really. I feel like both teams have plenty of time to push the payload as far as it can go. Now that we're in pretty much overtime, the name of the game is to try to push further than the enemy team ever did. So we have less time to do that, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. We were able to push it a lot faster and take control of the first point more than they were.
Yeah.
So we'll see if we can do it again. It took them, I don't know, I wasn't keeping track, 2 minutes to take control of their time, but
yeah, let's remember that in the first zone, the time remaining was 30 seconds just.
So we definitely took it over faster, so it's a very high chance we might be able to win. We got XFAM here on the Bastion. I have totally no bias, but I like Bastion. Hopefully this can help us push and get rid of their front line faster than we were before.
Yeah. With the orange robot, and we were holding really good at the beginning of the last round, but now it's turn again with just 1 minute and 30 seconds to move into the second zone to get 2 more minutes and a half. And I think the most difficult thing now it's just passing the first zone.
Yep. Getting past this choke point here.
Yeah. So let's see how does the answer of our Yellow Jackets is. With just 50 seconds now, time is passing really fast. But it seems that they are killing players,
Yep.
and they are not moving too much. All of our players were
taken out.
Yeah, taken out. So
now we got left is one final push.
Final push, 30 seconds, 28-27, and it doesn't move from there. They haven't moved the pillow at least 1 meter, and that is something that it's complicating more and more. And I think this round it's gonna be for the MATC, because the time it's not enough to move the pillow into the second zone. And now 30 seconds of difference. 1 minute and 17 to 1 minute and 47.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's definitely a close game.
At least in soccer, 30 seconds it's too much time of difference. I don't know if I can use the same example, but 30 seconds it's too much time.
Yeah, we'll see if that makes or breaks the game. There is a point that we can still win. We did manage to take some of the timer, so we could actually capture the point. So if we can prevent them from even touching the point, I think we should be in a good standing to be able to get this. Or the game just ends in a draw. I honestly don't know. We might see a draw here, ladies and
Do
gentlemen.
you think we could have a draw?
Yeah, if the enemy team doesn't capture it, or even get one tick, what we like to call a tick, on the timer, then yeah, we could potentially be looking at a draw here. So we'll see how good they push.
That should be the best. A draw, nothing for none of the teams.
Yep, this game was just for show. Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happens. I think sometimes in sports, draws are the best. I mean, depends obviously on how does the game went, but I think draws in this case, on how they are playing both teams, should be the best thing. A draw.
We lost our tank right away. We tried getting. Oh, it looks like we're falling in. We might not actually get to see this draw, unfortunately. And they got the first tick, and that's all they needed to win. We saw a great anti-heal from Anna that was getting me excited and hoping that we would be able to get them to stop their push, but it didn't happen. But that's okay. This is game 2 in favor of WATC or MATC, and hopefully we can do a reverse sweep and win the next 3 games.
Next 3 games, last round, if I'm not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Last game, so
could be the last game, or it could be the first of the next 3 games. We'll see.
But we need to first win this one to start thinking in the second one. So, yeah.
Oh, I just realized that the entire time we didn't have any game sound. Oh well.
Think that happened.
It happens. I'll pay attention to it next time. Unmute the game. But right now we're at a 5-minute break. We're waiting to see if people want to go to the bathroom, or we can start the bands and phases.
And also they are still deciding the map again. How does they decide the map?
There is a rule set on what game modes can be played first and then afterwards, and really it's just on the team to talk about it. If they want to pick a certain map, if they say we have a player that really plays well on a certain map, they want to make sure that they pick that. Or the complete opposite, if the enemy team sees that we do really good on a certain map, maybe we want to ban that map to make sure that we don't play. But there's definitely a rule set there that we got to follow. While we wait, I'm going to see if we can get a different spectator. And if I have full spectator, I don't like.
So for now, choose to game is saying that pick Circuit Royal and Valkyrie. So now they are still deciding, but it seems they are gonna play in Circuit. But I don't know. I think this is one of the things that is a big part of the strategy that they use. But also they want to ban Echo. It's crazy the names of the maps. Which one is the one that you like the most?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, it was Blizzard World. I feel like that's a very balanced map. But what they banned just now is Echo, which is a character actually. So right now we're picking the map and then banning the characters we don't want to see in the game. And it looks like they didn't like our Echo quite too much. So they're banning our player from playing Echo. And it looks like I'm being denied the ability to be able to spectate normally. So I guess we're using the mouse to switch view. I don't like it, but
It's more work,
it is
but
what it is.
yeah, it's more work, but at the same time, we're gonna be with more attention on the game. So
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll see how this one goes.
he's a coach. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias and stay tuned because tomorrow we have another game at 6 p.m. of Smash Bros. How things are going in Smash Bros, Coach?
Well, the best thing I could say is that our team is definitely improving. They've come a long way since they first started playing. I don't have too much experience in Smash myself, but I tend to be the benchmark, and I'm not a very good benchmark to get team players in here. Because I'm not that good at the game.
You think that? You think that?
I know I'm not good.
There's the
definitely
results, or the results are saying that.
Yeah, well, it's a bit of both, but I know I'm definitely not good because if I was to participate in this league, I guarantee you a lot of the players in the opposing colleges would destroy me. I wouldn't have a fun time. Okay, so we're loading into the game here. We got 30 seconds.
They're gonna play in Circuit Royale.
Yep, Circuit Royale with banning of Echo, and I don't remember what other character got banned, but we won't see an Echo this game.
Yeah, in the third game, first round of the match between the University of Wisconsin Superior and the Milwaukee Technical College, the MATC, on the week 5 in the WEC League in Overwatch. So let's see if there's a good response from our Yellow Jackets in this game, or if this is the last game. If we are gonna end in just 3 games, let's remember that the first 2 games were won by the MATC. Things could change, or probably we are really near to the ending of this stream and game.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. The game starts in 5 seconds. Let's see if we can push.
It's always push, push and push.
Yep, different game modes. The last one had a little bit of a hybrid going on, where you had to capture the point first and then start pushing.
Yeah.
But this one straight away is push. This is a map that they are relatively good at. At least when it comes to defending, they definitely have a good idea of where to stick and how to hold their line so that the enemy team doesn't push against them. Oh, we got our J.O., who happens to be Plant actually, just fell down. Ooh, I don't like seeing the Ash just hanging out down here. Hopefully we can go take the high ground. But our team followed, we pushed it a little bit, now we just gotta wait and see.
We're still in the first zone with 3 minutes remaining. They passed it at least the half of the first zone, so that means that we have a lot of time. And talking about how fast they are moving, they are doing really, really good, or at least I think that.
Yeah, we're doing at a pretty average pace here, pushing through. We just gotta break a couple of enemy players, so that we can push, freely and not have anybody in our way.
Always the clue, it's push. Always, always, always. And that's really, really, really crazy. Probably trying to go outside. It's moving left, right, with a ball, well, not a ball, with a flower in the hand. trying to move there on the bridge. Realizing that the MATC is not moving from the bridge. They have a good spot to try to push them to not move the pillow, so I believe that the strategy until now it's really good because we have been in the same spot for a couple of minutes, or at least 1 minute and a half, Nestor.
We have about a minute and a half left in order to push it. We are trying to get him off that bridge, as you said. That is pretty much where you hold this first point. Ooh, I mean, going in as the monkey.
I think they pick the best spot that they can in that bridge. As we can see, February was trying to move a little bit or try to go forward, but the bridge is the clue for now for the MATC, and who hasn't
Going in front there.
yeah.
See if we can even try dropping a shield. I get it, but try to survive.
45 seconds remaining, and it seems that things are getting really hard for the Yellow Jackets. The problem is still there, and the pillow it's not moving. Actually, they are pushing a little bit.
Yeah, they're pushing
backwards.
the payload back towards us, which is not what we want, but you know, that's kind of what happens. But you gotta see, looks like we're gathering up to make one final group push and see if we can get something out of it.
Yeah,
As long as we stay on the payload, that's all that matters.
that's all that matters, but
That's another ult.
Yeah.
That's interesting how Sigma got the ult really fast.
we're losing players.
Yo, they got ults going on.
They are going.
We gotta slightly be touching the payload, but
But the
push
time
as far as we could.
It's over. So this first round it's done, and it's for the MATC. Our Yellow Jackets hadn't passed from the first zone, so
We gotta do the same.
yeah.
The enemy team just has to push it 54.34 meters. If we can prevent them from doing that, we win this game. And we're on to game 4. It'll be a hard one, but again, anything can happen. It's not impossible.
Yeah. So let's wait until the beginning of the second round of this third game.
I'll put it all on the line.
40 seconds.
Vendetta's got you
I'm
under
just waiting. I think this is the best moment to pick a spot and try to stay there, and always, and also obviously try to push them. Potentially it looks like they're gonna pick the same bridge.
You look like a talented bunch.
I don't know. Well, it's not the same bridge. No, it is, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Same bridge, so
I think they are gonna use the same strategy, and let's see if that same strategy works for both teams, or if the MATC change something to try to move the pillow until the second zone at least, because let's remember that if they move the pillow more than 54.33 meters, this round it's gonna be for the MATC. And now they have 33, 34. They're moving really fast.
Losing players left and right here. They got a Widowmaker.
33 seconds to move the pillow just less than 10 meters.
We stopped their push for a little bit. Their tank is no longer there. We still have ours.
And let's try to push them back a little bit. That should help a little bit, but it seems that
lost their
it's
tank. And
not-
they managed to do a wipe, unfortunately. So, looks like that will be game, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to do a little VOD review and see what happened. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this Widowmaker right at the end kind of came through.
So this is the end of the whole game, right?
Yes, sir. So, again, as noted, stay tuned for tomorrow. We'll be playing a bit of Smash, and here to have some fun. You got any closing words?
Yeah, thanks for listening to us. Don't forget to stay tuned. We have Smash Bros. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Same to you guys. My name is Emiliano Santos. Thank you to all of you. Our specialist Nestor Martinez. I hope all of you have a great day.
Have a good one, everybody.